The use of biotechnology in organic waste management is gaining traction in environmental conservation. Many farmers and industries are gradually looking towards locally produced bacterial solutions to clean their workplaces and contain pollution. On the process this week, Nissie Imano breaks down the stages in which bacteria is turned into a safe and affordable agent of environmental conservation.
The air we breathe is teeming with more than 1,800 kinds of bacteria. Here in Kitengela, this company uses bacteria for waste management, recycling, and resource management. This is EcoSave Africa, where Daniel Wanjuki is the director. Even the dust that we breathe in contains bacteria, but the kind of bacteria this company needs is in the classification of bacillus that are safe to work with.
Our bacteria is very natural, locally sourced, and it has no pathogenic effect. It does not cause diseases. It does not interfere with the environment. We actually are able to using our technology to actually help restore the ecosystem.
It is first harvested from soil that has not been cultivated or disturbed by any agricultural activity.
We call it pristine soil. We normally get this from forest or areas that have not been cultivated or irrigated or such. And when you get the bacteria, a small sample, which could be 1 inch cubic, we can be able to isolate the bacteria we want from that soil.
The soil is then taken to the lab for testing.
It's possible to tell the character of the bacteria from the microscopic examination.
The desired bacteria is then extracted and bred in bathtubs, known as vats.
Why we use them is because with bacteria, there's a lot of corrosion that would take place. You could see a lot of that happening on the metal. If you used metallic containers, they would all be worn out. What we are using is fiber, and it is safe for the bacteria. Again, the other reason why we use this material is that it is able to maintain temperature within a certain level. So we don't get a lot of temperature variations because the material here, the fiber material.
During the breeding, the bacteria is fed on nutrients such as vitamins, starch, carbohydrates, calcium, and every food needed for dietary needs.
Every morning, one of us has to come and feed this product. This is a mixture of several nutrients, and that's what we add into the system.
A fresh batch of bacteria initially takes 7 days to mature.
We incubate the growth phase that takes about 7 days. If it's a fresh catch, it takes 7 days for it to become this highly populated.
Subsequent stages or phases take 24 hours.
That's a very high growth rate, and that's how we're actually able to service so many clients using this small space.
A fresh batch of bacteria is needed after 6 months from the initial stage.
If you go for a long time without reintroducing a wild type, we call it wild type, which is a fresh catcher, then the viability of the microorganism goes down.
After the breeding comes the harvesting.
You see the white catcher, the white cream on top of this container, that is bacteria that is ready for harvesting. And when it is ready for harvesting, one way to do that is you come and scoop everything.
Here, a sieve and container is needed to safely collect and store the bacteria. After the harvesting, the bacteria is dried for easy transport and long shelf life.
Where you dry the bacteria in a specialized manner that it does not kill the bacteria with too much heat, nor does it leave it damp. Because if it's damp or moist, it's going to rot.
The dried end product is weighed and packaged in khaki paper bags.
while the liquid extract is also packaged but in jerry cans. The bacteria is used to eliminate bad odor in sewerage systems, water bodies, farmlands, stables, and septic tanks.
So there are so many industries today, hotels and institutions of higher learning, including municipalities that are depending on our product for waste management. If you take it to a factory that is having problem with the smell, that's odor, they are not able to meet the discharge parameters that the NEMA allows you to discharge to the environment by just using this amount. This one single fermentation vat, it is able to sort them out for a whole month or 2 months or 3 months. In an instance like a school, the same volume actually would sort out waste for about 500 pupils for the whole year.
The bacteria is also used in the recycling of water, which is eventually used for farming.
Reporting for KBC from Kitengela in Kajiado County, I'm Nissie Imano.